Howdy, and welcome back to Disco Elysium with Wickedstorm Gaming. We're finally making some fucking progress with these idiots. Okay, she did roll it out completely. She skipped town, the bitch. Still trying to figure out what else she is, though.
There's no fucking leadership challenge. Just when I thought you were taking this seriously, cop.
Man, now he's just throwing shit against the wall to see what sticks.
I thought we were still on the thought experiment about what's his dick.
We ruled out infighting. That's how this works, by exclusion. Remember, all we need to do is rule Ruby out too. That's all this is.
Yes.
Nah, man. That's just Ruby. She's got shit under control. That's her whole thing. That's why she's so good.
Yes, it's nothing to do with the fact that she causes everything.
Plus, man, it's like female intuition, you know.
Yeah,
women
like they
talk
planned
to
it.
women. Which is sort of why we need someone on the team who they talk to.
Cause you're right, Eugene.
Yeah.
Wishful thinking has no place in a police investigation. A more logical conclusion that you wish to avoid is that she knew what had happened because she did it.
I don't think she did, because the footprints weren't hers. Well, then again. Nah, I don't know. I gotta go look at the layout of that room again. Because it doesn't seem like the peephole lines up with the body and the window. It feels like they were at a 90-degree angle. So she probably had somebody in there watching to let her know when to take the shot, and then she took the shot from somewhere else. Just outside. Yeah. Maybe she killed it because she thought it would curry favor with you?
You had expressed, on occasion, your dislike of the mercenaries' presence in Martinez, right?
Yeah.
Whack someone in my district? That doesn't carry much favor with Titus Hardy. She has to know that.
But he's looking out the window.
Silence. He looked the old man in the corner. Nods. A very small nod. And a trickle of tobacco spit on his lip.
Was he drooling?
Yeah, I see it. There's one more thing I've been wondering about. Ever since you asked me where she is. Add it to your list of suspicions, if you want. I don't know where she went. She just got up and left. Got real scared, too. Wouldn't tell me where. However hard I asked. Want to know why?
Why?
She was afraid I would tell you.
Oh, look at that.
Maybe she was right. By now, I probably would.
She knew there's evidence on her, and she knew we'd find it. This is typical suspect behavior, why fleeing is always incriminatory.
Perhaps. Ask her if you find her. It won't be easy, though. She made sure of that.
Oh, damn it.
Friday afternoon, when you first arrived, I got word the RCM was in town. Then she came in to see me. Told me she was leaving. That's when we had our little conversation. I told you. You, as in the cop with the sideburns and the disco clothes.
I change clothes so often, I'm not even sure we can say it's disco anymore.
And a hole in his heart. That first.
Oh no, not the hole in my heart. Don't say that. Don't forget the funny tie to, no wonder she's afraid I have come to declare the ending of the human experiment. My single days, I'm sorry, God, why does everything flee at the sight of my shadow? I have no idea why she'd be scared. I'm just a normal cop with regular thoughts in his head.
Sure.
Yeah. Completely sane.
You know, when I first saw you limping here, I thought she was paranoid or sniffing her own supply. But now I'm not so sure. She said you have a funny taste in clothes and that you won't stop until you have something on her. She said she's heard of you from Jamrock, that you're a human can opener, that you play suspects against each other, open them up, like cans.
I just clicked through options, man.
Fucking hell. Titus, did he just...
Open Angus up like a can?
Yep.
Yes, he did. Now, we can whine about it, whack him, or we can go on with our lives. I'm having a go on with our lives kind of day, Al. How about you?
That sure is lucky, because like I've said, these people have shot me at least twice.
Silence. He nods.
Is that true, Kim? Am I a can opener?
You are insistent.
I am awfully stubborn.
Yeah, there was something else. She wouldn't tell me, though. I could see she wanted to. It was burning on her lips. This caught Titus. This caught me.
Scared. You should be too. A strange fear creeps over you. A metallic taste in your mouth. Change the subject.
Is this going to end up being like this Ruby lady is my ex-wife that we were definitely have from all the fucking clues that have been dropped? Like from the very first episode.
She's not far. We know that much. She didn't take her lorry, so she's on foot.
You think she's in that bunker thing I couldn't open?
Good fucking luck, man. She knows this place like the back of her hand.
Yeah, Al. And we won't either.
She's not really a hardy candidate anymore, is she?
She's not, Glenn.
Aww.
A little. On the coast.
Where have you looked for her, more precisely?
More precisely, on the coast. Past the waterlock. She's not here. So, I'm thinking she's there.
That's fair, I guess.
Sure, there's some shithouses there. A cinderblock town. Fisherfolk there refuse to unionize. So, that's one place we haven't looked.
I mean, I've been there, but there's like, what, 3 houses, and I've been in all 3?
I hear they have a shack where junkies sometimes crash.
That's where I'm staying.
Time for you to step up.
We will start there. One more question. What does Ruby look like?
Boy,
That's a good question.
hair's red. Dyed. She looks like a lorry man. The what now? I have no idea.
She said she's building a pale emitter.
Well then.
What?
Okay, from what I know of the Pale so far, just assumptions, because I actually don't know jack shit. It's like the other world, some like eldritch horror kind of thing.
We were talking about radio equipment. She said she's doing Ulan frequencies and a hail something. I don't know more.
This guy barely understands what he's talking about.
But he understands it more than anyone else in the room.
There you have it. Hail something.
That's fucking weird.
It feels like you'll get to know soon enough.
It'll have to.
His grip is firm and
Yeah.
reassuring, like
Trying to be
holding
friendly with him,
a
and he
piece
shoots
of
me a
unpolished
lot.
granite. Not just granite, tightly packed RCM Sergeant material.
I shouldn't say it. When I
When
said
are
it.
you gonna get it through your dumb head? I already am.
You guys should get badges.
I just wasn't sure you were.
You need badges.
And he still isn't. People aren't afraid of good cops in the way Ruby was afraid of you, he thinks, then turns back to his men.
Oh yeah, we got lots of levels. Oh, should be Ruby in the village. You mean, yeah. Guess. They said they were going to check this place out as soon as I left, so I want to check it out one more time before they get in there and fuck shit up.
You clearly see footprints,
Jackpot.
Yeah.
These, and like
there's
everything
nothing
else
more.
here, are
large prints. Everything around you is
Okay, well, I can't even look at the peephole anymore, so... Yeah, the peephole was over here, so that doesn't line up with a shot taken. That's weird, because it came through the window. And came through that window, and I can't see the bed anymore.
Officer, what brings you up here in the rain?
Not much. I guess I'm going back through your apartment.
This window is pristine on the inside, unlike the one next to it. Like
cool, visual calculus. I have clothes for this, I think. -1 to visual calculus. That doesn't help. That gets visual calculus. Authority, logic. Yeah, I had a jacket for it.
this window
Do it!
is pristine, golden light melts
Oh,
away
damn.
into the blue, glassy darkness of your mind. In it are 2 neon-lit shapes, a man and a woman on the single bed.
Were there 3 shots? What were these?
Like the witness said, the man is kneeling, the woman is on her back. It's the night of March 4th and a shot has just been fired. The man looks directly at the woman. The shot's possible directions converge in his mouth, a ray cast from somewhere outside, entering his brain. From the roof outside, location A prime. The glass fractures around the bullet hole. Shards face inwards like a corona behind the woman's back. The man does not know the bullet has entered his brain. He never will. Death comes faster than the realization. The ray cast from the man's mouth unravels into a fan of possible directions, all on the roof at first. The shot could have come from any of them. This is composite location A prime, most likely of the origin points. There could have been. Then the rain and slush and wind washed it away. This was more than a week ago.
That's fair.
72%, with a weapon that's good for medium range, like a rifle or sports pistol. This is a good short distance, but not too short. The perpetrator aimed with their back against the railing, or possibly kneeling for precision. This would explain why it only took them 1 shot. The lights were on in here. Outside it was dark. It was like shooting fish in an aquarium, a well-lit aquarium. The victim opened his mouth to let the bullet in. Neither of them would have seen anything outside in the darkness, too busy with their own bodies.
No, it wouldn't have broke the window then.
Point X would contradict the woman's testimony, rendering the entire proposition void. These figures would be wiped out, Detective. None that you've found thus far, but that doesn't mean there aren't any. That's a 28%, yes. In this model, the shot could have come from a greater distance. Nothing excludes the possibility. Should we extrapolate to include every possible point of origin in Martinez?
Yes.
According to your map of the district, this shot could have come from a wide angle of locations, starting with the northern edge of the abandoned boardwalk, ending with an islet in the bay. Let's call them B prime.
Yeah, I can't help but notice the nice, tall steeple of the church is right there.
B prime for boardwalk, B double prime for Land's End, and B triple prime for the islet, Detective. There may be smaller points in between, but those are too fine to zoom in on. 700 meters away, the likeliest of these B positions, 20% chance. A skilled sniper could have made the shot, provided he had a safe sniper's nest. Even with the light on inside, we're talking military training. At that distance, the perpetrator would have had to take wind direction into account. 1.2 kilometers away, the least likely of these positions, let's say 3%. A truly skilled sniper could have done it, possibly from a tent. No, too far-fetched. 1 kilometer away, a point beyond the docks, on an islet in the bay. The fort is ruined, but the perpetrator may have found a stable spot on the beaches surrounding it, where the concrete crumbles into the sea, as you saw in the coin-operated viewer. The shot would have been a small miracle, 5% likelihood. There is an extremely narrow field of view from the bay to the window, between Rue de Saint-Ghislain 10 and 33A. The angle would have been extreme, and access to the islets is questionable.
From where, precisely?
He's not going to know what P prime is.
I see you have given this a lot of thought. Are those the locations you've singled out in addition to the roof? And what is the likelihood, in your opinion, that it came from a further distance?
Much less than the
Okay,
roof.
well, we should see if there is gunshot residue or sniper nests if we go down the coast. Rule these spots out one by one.
Yes. I'm saying there, and there. Like, I'm thinking, like, what about just the fact? Well, I mean, the crab band's there, but like, you get past the crab band, and the silent thing there would muffle the gunshots.
It would be the diligent thing to do.
Yes.
Until then, personally, I'm going with the roof version.
Yeah.
It fits the hidden path through the whirling. A simple hypothesis.
Yes. Let's see, we should ask the crab man about stuff. Ooh, what are you doing out here? How long did crab man say he was in that church again? Map. Oh my. Fishman shad first.
Our tenant, the policeman. I hope the waves don't keep you up at night. What can I help you with? Nay, I haven't seen anyone lately.
You know who I'm talking about?
This is my little cinder block town. I know what goes on around here.
That's fair. She doesn't ever fucking move.
Evasive. She knows something.
There was a murder in Martinez. She might be a suspect. We would appreciate your help.
Would you now? I know how this world works, and it doesn't work when people tell on each other.
This is like when that man locked himself in the woodshed. We just need help her come out.
No, it's not like that, man. With him, we called you. Right now, you just arrived by yourself, like a raven plucking at the window glass. There's not much to tell. People come and go. Now, was there something else?
I see, ma'am. I hope you don't mind if we look around anyway.
You should look around your shack. Maybe she's rented it out to others too.
Yes. Is she over here? Yeah, she's over here. Do you know Ruby? We had a lovely
Aye,
walk.
the sea's gonna calm down soon. I can feel it. The wind is turning south.
Okay, well, I can't talk to her about it. There's, whoa, was that big boat always there? That's new.
As you look at the floorboards in this corner of the shack, it's clear one of them isn't quite level with the others.
These shacks were thrown together with driftwood and whatever the fuck they could find. I'm amazed any of them are level.
The edge of a floorboard next to it looks scratched. Hollow space underneath the floorboards is dark and damp. You can barely make out the mixture of sand and sawdust below. Nothing particular catches your eye. Looks like more reeds. There might be something hidden, something bad. Someone's night thoughts. A last resort. You stick your hand in and start combing through the sand. Dry, not like outside. Fine dust. And then, something hard wrapped in paper. A small cylindrical object. You pull it out. A bullet. The floorboard doesn't care. But maybe the washerwoman does. You have enough to confront her with. It's extra ammunition. She's locked and loaded, ready to fight some cops. Holding the bullet, you get the feeling this isn't ammunition against you. It's for herself.
Us. Us. Oh, we'll talk to her next time. Like it if you liked it. Subscribe if you want. Share it if you can. And do what you want. I'll see you next time. Have fun.